Welcome back to your morning gratitude practice in your altered book. Today we're going to work on playing with some folds. It's exactly what it sounds like. We're going to play with some folds, and I think this one's a really nice simple one. So you're going to take one corner of your page and fold it to the center or the spine, and then you're going to take the other corner of the page and fold it to the center. And then do the exact same on the other side. And you can decide if you want these two things to kind of match up. I kind of like them mismatched. And now the invitation here is to see what happens next. You've just created this kind of sculptural effect here. And you could be writing some messages in here, or you could be putting some color or marks in there, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a hidden compartment. Or you could be, working on the top layer too. So wherever you are, this is an invitation to kind of fill in the blanks or fill in the new shapes and to find the space that you've made. Work within the folds. So if you're doing mark making, choosing a medium, and taking a moment to just kind of be in that space. Maybe they're wiggly lines. Maybe they're shapes. Maybe you're writing a hidden message in there for yourself. Maybe just plonking around the page, getting out some energy. Oh, that's fun, isn't it? Who cares? Do it. Maybe you're working really slowly. Okay. So I'm going to leave that side there. And now on this side, I'm going to pick up on one of our techniques that we did the other day, and maybe we're doing a little bit of stitching. You choose, but finding a way to interact with this new shape that you've made in a way that feels interesting to you. I'm seeing a really nice message there on my page. It says, don't worry, get busy. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to use one of my other techniques, which is the block out, to capture that. Oh yeah, there's so many cool things on this page. I wouldn't have seen it. These screens don't belong to us. So noticing if there's any messages popping out to you. Depending on the page you've chosen, maybe you've got images. I wonder what's in your book. Sometimes when we choose a book, it could be like, a psychological thriller. And so working with the text is like, it's quite intense stories going on there. And there could be something there for you around that, yeah. Sometimes you come to the edge of something, you're like, where do I go now? I'm getting a little message to go away from it. Okay, off I go. And this is a good time to utilize the pegs to hold some things down. That's a bit better, isn't it? Pegs are your friends. And as always, in our morning gratitude practice, we want to do a little check-in and just see how you're feeling. Maybe you're doing this in the morning, maybe not. Oh, I just found another cool phrasing. I'm going to use my stitches to block it out. It says growing deeper. This is where you can get super creative. Make your own little poem. Or affirmation. Could be an affirmation. Yeah, you decide. You are the artist, so you are always right about what you are doing. And about your intention at least. And then I come to the end. Alright, I'm going to come back to this part. I know I'm moving fast. You can move as fast or slow as you like. Alright, I want to work with this area now. And I feel that I just want to fill this up, this whole shape. And I want to get the edges of this shape as well. So I wonder what you're choosing. How are you interacting with the shapes that you've made? I'm going to do it on this edge too. No thinking, just following intuition. Then on the inside, I'm feeling like orange is the way to go. I got this delightful square here, but I'm going to leave it. I think there's something that might happen there. So, wet pages, always hard to deal with. Now I'm being asked to let that dry. So I wonder what you used, and I wonder, yeah, what decisions you made in this little space. And just taking a pause. And there's an invitation to leave things unfinished, whatever that means. And there's an invitation to come back to it later and see what happened. Like, see what the result was, depending on what you use. If you're using a wet medium or a dry medium, and come back and just see what surprises you might find later. And thank you for being here.